Welcome to College Sports USA, your channel providing college sports highlights and news all year round.
And a great officiating crew, John Higgins, Tony Padilla, Randy McCall. Sunday afternoon hoops in LA. CC either.
Really?
And a steal by Kobe Johnson, LSU's the Tigers. Here's Boogie Ellis, the pull-up in transition. USC on the board first as you look at the starting five for Andy Enfield.
Mecca.
Ball stripped by Janai Broom. Joshua Morgan dives in a loose ball.
It all rolls into one, Roxy.
And it's rolling around, and Auburn controls. Here comes Chris Moore. Jalen Williams launches, and a three gets Auburn on the board.
USC, a lot of size, a lot of depth, a lot of physical talent, but they need points, and that's what Kobe Johnson can deliver.
And Boogie Ellis right in front of Bruce Pearl, and he's got all five for the Trojans.
USC should be undefeated on the season. Over the top.
And Jalen Williams, a hard fall, but it's cleaned up by Auburn, and we're tied at 5 as Janai Broom underneath. Drew Peterson, 5 on the shot clock for USC. Tough step back, well challenged, he hit it over Alan Flanagan.
Prince just starting to play again. And then Yaroslav from Russia, he banged up his knee the other day in practice.
Here's Kobe Johnson in the key, and it's 9-5 Trojans.
You're Roxy, right? I'm trying to figure this all out.
You have a number of names for me. It's nice pull-up from Trey Donaldson, the freshman for Auburn.
It's kind of what you tell me all the time. So what was this trip to Israel you took?
It was a summer international tour that Auburn was on as Trey Donaldson. Just his second three of the season.
Wendell Green, Katie Johnson, and Alan Flanagan.
Underneath, Trey White challenged and cleaned up by Kajani Wright.
One of my favorite players for the Tigers.
And the floater rattles out, but Dylan Cardwell tips it in. He loved it, had the greatest experience, and he was so popular over there, Bill. I thought he was going to run for prime minister.
He had a better tour than Katie Johnson. Oh,
and a three from
Flanagan.
Alan Flanagan, and a timeout for USC.
I didn't elbow my way into that trip.
Knowing you, I'm shocked you weren't there.
I didn't know about it.
Maybe that was on purpose.
Boogie Ellis. These pins with Bruce Pearl without his shirt on. Apparently, Bruce likes to take his shirt off in public. I had to stop doing that myself.
Batted around, loose ball picked up. Alan Flanagan drives in. Wow. Alan Flanagan off the window.
Saw Hall of Fame in Little Rock, where the family still lives in the same home.
The scoop by Reese Dixon Waters spinning all the way around.
Shirt off, and then they showed it on SportsCenter, and I realized that, Bill, you have to stop taking your shirt off.
Well, you did take your shirt off, in Austin, Texas that one day, is Joshua Morgan off the feed from Kobe Johnson. Janai Broom.
Great defense, Joshua Morgan.
Here comes Boogie ahead for Drew Peterson, 2-on-1. Peterson finishes.
And all Wendell Green can do is run by. Summarized numbers with the best of them anywhere. If he can get this team with Boogie to... Oh,
nice lob over the top from Katie Johnson to Janai Broom.
Just like you were a little hesitant to go on the dead tour.
I eventually did it, like Katie eventually went into the water as Boogie Ellis again. Loose ball picked up by Kobe Johnson.
Kobe
Long
Johnson
outlet
is
for
everywhere.
Boogie Ellis.
Throw it down. Bruce Pearl, who took his Tiger 25 of them to the Clipper game against Washington yesterday. Trojan football games. And that's when he developed the love for USC. And he wrote the huge checks to build not only this, but Little Galen, where this is Big Galen. Little Galen is where the athletes all eat. The business acumen. Key. Timing,
this ball,
please.
Trey White. Open. Malik Thomas. 3.
Just pull up and make a little short 10-foot jumper. Great play, Jalen.
There's a little floater in the lane from about 8 feet out for Jalen Williams.
One star, but then as he was getting his moment in the sun, then Jabari Smith showed up for a year. And this is a team, Auburn, that's lost 2 guys to the NBA who are doing fantastic. And Leak Thomas, again, never seen Kajani Wright play. Having real impact here.
Hustling Trey Donaldson. Runs it down, lays it in already. A young career high of 7 points for Donaldson.
Starting to make its mark. Great defense again, Trey Donaldson.
3-on-1. Janai Broom spins and lays it in. And Auburn, a quick burst to cut it to 4.
Of which one?
Trey Donaldson.
Trey Donaldson. Yeah, well, he's got to get some time. He's getting the time now with the injury. This is the best.
Sticks and Waters. End of the Georgia State game on Wednesday. But he was also highly recruited for football. His dad Rodney played, was a really good scorer at Troy. And a 3 cuts the USC lead in half.
Arizona graduate, the Wildcats.
Took them to the national championship game a couple of years ago where they lost to Stanford.
To the final possession.
Trey Donaldson again. He had 1-3 in the first 10 games of the year. He's at 2 in the first half. Again, as Katie Johnson attacks for Auburn, and Johnson out of control in the lane, but Dylan Cardwell puts it back.
Dylan Thomas Cardwell.
Just a reminder to please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell.
Case here in the Conference of Champions, and not the case at USC. Oh my gosh.
Janai Broom turns middle.
Broom with a knee.
Are you?
No, I don't think so. I've got to look at my calendar.
Trey White a 3, and it's a 1-point lead for Auburn. Except Jasper.
Great defense, Boogie Ellis.
Open in the corner, and a 3 that goes for the native of France, Yohan Traore. It's the first time you've seen him play.
Right. I had a wonderful chance to talk to him.
And just the third 3 of the season for Traore and USC, going for 3 the old-fashioned way.
4 years.
Lived up in the mountains up there in that direction for a summer, up in the high desert.
You did?
I did, doing minor league baseball. And a 3, and Zep Jasper gives Auburn the lead.
And I'm not sure that Jamal Wilkes, whose son Jordan is here in attendance today, scouting for Charlotte. Beautiful.
Steal, Boogie Ellis to land.
Whoa.
They commit only 13 a game as the scoop from Drew Peterson falls off. Kobe Johnson cleans it up. Why? I should have known.
One of our sons went to an SEC school. Fantastic.
LSU. Jalen Williams.
Yeah, they.
The drop off. Trey White off the feed from Kobe Johnson.
And he's a winner. His favorite player is Giannis. Hard to pick anybody better these days.
Zep Jasper a 3. Second 3 for Zep Jasper. Just shorten Zephaniah to Zep.
Right. Isn't that how Led Zeppelin got their name?
And the roll for Boogie Ellis. He's making progress that at some point they may get him back. And they're hoping sooner rather than later. But of course, he's got to follow all the steps along the way as the slam for Janai Broom. 3 sticks and Waters backing down Katie Johnson. Joshua Morgan from the foul line.
Beautiful. The game is so easy when you pass the ball. The last 2. They have really shut down KD Johnson.
Alan Flanagan, a tough shot, and he hit it. A 3 for Flanagan to cut the lead in half. Here's Boogie Ellis, 10 to shoot.
1 minute remaining.
The pull-up for Boogie.
And him back the other way.
Donaldson. And he's fouled on a 3 by Joshua Morgan. 3 shots for Trey Donaldson. 3 for 6 from the line on the season.
This crowd just right in his face, and father and ultimately his grandfather.
Wednesday night on ESPN, the inaugural Jumpman Invitation. The pull-up.
Whoa.
And a foul going for the rebound with 9 seconds remaining. Chris
Moore
Moore will go to the line.
He's got it all going. Will it work?
One more for Chris Moore.
He's a member of the Blue Ridge Rangers?
No, the blue shirts, the New York Rangers.
Oh, that Ranger.
Okay. Chris Moore hits. The top returning scorer for Auburn from a season ago. Back on.
And force USC to do something. Beautiful stroke by KD. His best. This is like a holiday for Boogie Ellis.
His career high is 27, which he has reached 3 times.
I would put guys, oh my God, the timeout.
All right, here we go.
works.
Do you foul if you're USC?
Yes.
Here comes
Right
Katie
now,
Johnson.
Right now.
And they got him. 2.8, and they foul him.
Pure shooter. Yeah. At some point, I would get Flanagan going on the move.
And Katie made it, and he tried to miss it. He threw his hands up in disbelief.
Throw the ball up the court and quit running to your left.
And a foul called before the inbound. And it's on Jasper, and that's the second on Sep Jasper. No timeouts for Auburn,
Beautiful
and Boogie
stroke.
a career high, 28.
Okay. Jeremy time.
Katie Johnson stumbles
Whoa.
from midcourt,
Oh!
and USC hangs on. 74-71, they outlast.
As usual, thanks for watching and please provide your comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe as it helps the channel out.